Imagine if he had a guitar. Stop it. Stop it. All right. It's not a bad year. Super low unemployment, super high stock market. Your 401k is thicker than Jerry Nadler's thighs. I mean, they are thick. I've seen them. It's on my website. But now, it would have been perfect if Trump had actually bought Greenland for us. America does need a place to store its Christmas ornaments. But, hey, you can't have everything. But who cares? We have a lot. The country's still adding jobs. We're at 21 consecutive months with the unemployment rate at 4% or lower, like 3.5%. Meanwhile, Trump's got our allies making sure they're paying their bills, not us. I wonder, are we the suckers anymore?
For years, we've been the suckers, but we're not the suckers anymore.
I think he answered my question. That's why he's president. So, yeah, it was a year of relative peace and prosperity, but to hear the media tell it, it was more like this.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
The horror. This orange thing that's living in the White House, bringing jobs to the country, reducing poverty, cutting taxes. He's nothing but an existential threat.
The existential scandal that has surrounded the Trump presidency.
He is an existential threat to those American values.
Donald Trump is such an existential threat to our democracy.
President Trump is an existential threat to the future of the United States.
He is an existential threat to the country.
They believe is existential, that they need to unseat President Trump.
Ugh, he's an existential threat to brain cells. And you wonder why Trump talks to reporters this way.
I just told him I've got to come over and see the fake news. Let's go. What do you have, John? Let me just say, be quiet. 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 You're with CNN and you're fake news. Fake news, which is you and you don't want to do anything about it.
You think I should do that? No, do you think I should do that, John?
I mean, it's not for me.
I watch your one-sided reporting. Do you think I should do that? Hey, John. No, seriously, John, do you think I should just sign?
Well, the argument...
No, tell me. John, do you think I should just sign? Would you do that if you were in my position? Because if you would do that, you should never be in this position.
You know, it's a sad fact. We don't deserve him. And the Dems, they only have one trick left. It's called call the hearing, find the crime later. The Mueller report, impeachment hearings, Russia, Ukraine. It was all the same shtick. Create something from nothing. All because they're worried that their candidate won't get the job done come November. And God knows they put enough candidates out there. They're like gremlins. You leave the room for 5 minutes, you come back, there's twice as many there. Of course, the media's darlings turned into duds. Remember Beto? Oh, he's just like Kennedy. But enough about his driving. Kamala, I've done it. Oh, come on. You've heard worse from me. And then there's Kamala. She drew a bigger crowd than Obama once, then fell apart like an IKEA cupboard. They didn't even make it to the primary. Did the moderate candidates get any attention? Not really. Did the only interesting one in the bunch get any attention? Not really. Right, Marianne?
Mr. President, if you're listening, I want you to hear me, please. You have harnessed fear for political purposes, and only love can cast that out. So sir, I have a feeling you know what you're doing. I'm going to harness love for political purposes. I will meet you on that field, and, sir, love will win.
I would give anything to see that. I still have hope, my Marianne. My Marianne. Sorry, the thing is, of all the candidates still in or gone, can you pick one of them looking like they're having fun out there? You know, they drink beer, they got haircuts, they played beer pong with water. Satanist. All to try to seem relatable to you, while the other guy checks in with his base and everyone has a good time.
Is there any place where we can have more fun than at a Trump rally? Sleepy Joe, he understood how to kiss Barack Obama's ass. Maybe I'm a little different up here, I don't know. Shifty Schiff, Crooked, Hillary Clinton, Pocahontas. I'm president, and they're not. You're better looking, including the men. We are going to keep on winning, winning, winning. Whether you love me or hate me, you gotta vote for me.
Did I say we don't deserve him? Now, that could be tough next year to beat. No wonder they're banking on impeachment. Now, let's not forget, it's also the end of the decade, too. And the decade was awesome, if you're the stock market at least, ending the decade around 28,000. Know where it was 10 years ago? 10,000. That's a lot. If only I diversified instead of giving all my money to my bald neighbor, Carl. What did I see in Carl? This decade also saw historic declines in poverty, disease, and deaths due to climate disasters. But the decade got weird, too. Safe spaces became a thing. Identity politics became a thing. University campuses started squelching free speech and free thinking instead of embracing it the way universities are supposed to. Some people learned the hard way that they could ruin their own lives with just one tweet. It's called cancel culture, a term that didn't exist 10 years ago. But hey, maybe this decade, next decade, will be about lightening the hell up, which is the point of this show. And thanks to you, we've had our highest rated year ever. So everyone... Everyone here gets a car. No, you don't. But thanks for watching. Thanks for laughing. We're happy you're here because really this show is the best thing that happened this decade. We give you the news, we give you the trends, and most of all, we give you talking animals. And so far, it's worked out. Right, guys?
Yeah!